What's your name?
Real name or my fake name?
Whichever one.
Buck Naked.
Why is that your name?
I'm a porn star.
For real?
No. Barry.
Why aren't you a porn star?
Good question. I'm too old.
Why didn't you do it when you were younger?
I was busy.
With what?
I wasn't getting paid for that.
You were pulling, huh?
No, I wasn't pulling.
Why not?
I don't know. You got a lot of questions.
That's
the idea, right?
that's the show. I got a joint right here.
I have a controversial opinion. It's a fashion opinion. Most people do not look chic in the color black, that instead people look more alive and vibrant in various different colors. But the black drains people instead of making them look perhaps like the chic look they're going for. People look heavier and more demure and serious. But then when people are wearing lighter colored clothes or just more vibrant colors, they seem to feel more alive and be more expressive.
I agree. My cameraman, he loves black. He's wearing a black shirt right now. I think he looks like shit.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that he looks like crap or anything like that. You know, he's still very vibrant. He has a lot of other colors going on.
No, he's making it work with the overshirt.
Yeah, the overshirt is doing it, especially with the cranes. That's a very nice touch.
What do you do for work? Are you like a fashion, anything like that?
No, absolutely not. I work in education.
I think you should, because I do think people dress like shit nowadays, and I think you could really help the future generation.
Okay, I have a question. You think people don't look good the way they dress these days? What's the worst style or outfit choice, in your opinion, on the street?
I think just like going out in public in leisure wear, like
Yes.
sweatpants and stuff like that, like like I don't have to, clothes are for other people.
Tell me more about that.
I don't know, like it's like a signal of like the type of person you are, I think, or like, it's first impressions type of thing.
Okay. Do you think that the symbol or signal you're giving to other people changes as you age?
Yes. What do you mean by that?
So, for example, let's say you're in your 20s, right? When you're younger, the younger folks, I think, tend to dress more vibrantly, probably a lot more accessories, a lot more colors, etc., as a way of understanding themselves and others, in community, in belonging. It's more of a way of getting attention. And that's not negative. I think that's totally necessary. It's part of life. And then I think as people tend to age, they hopefully find out more of what they actually like. And it's less about how other people perceive them and more about how do I express my inner self through what fabrics I like, what colors I like, patterns. Maybe there's an historical reference to the clothes, things like that.
That's super. You've thought a lot about this.
Yes, I think a lot.
I think you should go into like some fashion design type of thing.
Well, that's okay. So you bring up another, what else am I going to talk about? Monetizing everything that we're interested in is a very capitalistic American idea. Personally, if that's the focus of my life, then I will never know myself and then I will have nothing to express. So, I think it's okay to have more of an interior life and to do things because you enjoy doing them without having to monetize or publicly declare something that you think or feel.
You're very interesting. I appreciate that. That was a great interview. No one's talked about fashion on the show, and I appreciate it.
What do people normally talk about?
I got that dog in me. That $1.50 hot dog from. Oh, I can't touch the mic. Sorry.
I mean, you could tell. You're just. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay, that's fair.
What does that shirt mean to you?
It's pretty much everything. It's my entire life. It's based around Costco. It's a wonderful place. Buy most of my liquor there. Eat most of my food there. It's a lifestyle choice. What do you guys do? What is your show about?
This.
This is good. This is very.
It's about you right now.
I like that. Fairly new to Colorado. Coming from West Coast. Now here, I think this is a wonderful place. Like the sunshine. It's nice. Really get fired up. It's Memorial Day weekend. A lot of freedom. Love beer. That's why it's on my hat.
What's your favorite type of beer?
Cheap beer, honestly. Anything that's under $3 would be my favorite type of beer.
You're a quantity over quality type of guy.
Absolutely, 100%.
What do you do for fun other than like drink?
I mean, I eat hot dogs. Let's see. I like to be outside.
What do you like about the outside?
I like that it's not indoors. I think that's really unique about the outside. The other thing I think is really important is there's fresh air and there's sunshine and people, and in general it's just better than being indoors, unless it's cold out, in which case it's probably better to be indoors.
What's your love life like?
It's pretty good. That's my girlfriend. Her name's Leanna. She's an amazing human being. She's the reason why I'm here today. If it wasn't for her, I'd be probably indoors, hungover. But I'm out and about, having a great day.
Are you in love?
Of course, every day.
What's that like?
It's peaceful, it's blissful, it's a sense of purpose. It's like eating a hot dog. You just feel good afterward. So, life's a hot dog, dude. You just gotta eat it. All right.
Any fashion advice?
Dress for the weather. It's hot.
What's a red flag in a guy?
Crocs.
Why? Crocs are you
Terrible.
just said dress for the weather, like they're breathable.
No, they're terrible.
What if he's got like cool pins on it?
Worse.
What's up, brother? What do you do?
Finance.
What's that like?
Kind of boring, but it's kind of all right.
Pays the bills, pays for fancy ass shirts.
Yeah, that it does. Yeah.
You have any dreams, man? You wanna like get out of finance maybe, or like anything like that?
I do, man. Since I was in high school, I've had this thought, this dream of becoming a speaker of some sorts, where I just want to be able to like pass on knowledge to people who don't normally, go looking for it. Since a youngin', I was looking for, like, what are the keys that can change a person's life, and a lot of that, I feel like, comes down to perception, the way you look at things. Something, I mean, to be quite honest with you, I'm working on creating like some sort of men's group, like a men's help group, where men can come together. Iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another. That kind of philosophy behind it.
Is there anything you want to share? Any like self-help kind of thing you want to share right now?
Subconsciously, every person has what they call limiting beliefs, and these limiting beliefs they're not something that you think about, but it's how you're brought up to think a certain way. A lot of these limiting beliefs, like, to put it simply, is like, oh, I can't lose the weight, I can't make the money, can't drive the car I want because it just looks so far away. The way you change is by changing these limiting beliefs. Now, when you start, now obviously this is going to sound like all this, positive thinking garbage. It's a lot deeper than just positive thinking. People think, oh, if I think positive things will happen to me. It's not that easy, right? Where it starts is really these limiting beliefs. When you change the beliefs, you change the perspective. When you change the perspective, you change how you see things. So if you start to see things in a different way, it starts to become a little bit more attainable because you're changing the belief, right? Now, when you change your focus, you change your state. Depending on what you're focusing on, you can experience life in a completely different way. Because what's shitty in life is always available, but so is what's good in life. By no means am I a life coach. By no means am I someone. I don't even feel qualified to even talk about this, because it's still a ongoing issue in my life. But isn't it always? Like, there's not a single time where anybody ever has anything figured out. So as long as you keep at it, little by little, day by day, I think you'll be all right. A lot of times, the path less traveled is the better way to go. Anything hard in life is, in my opinion, worthwhile. Things like the gym, things like growing your income, growing as a person. It's going to be hard, but in my opinion, it's what makes it worth it. Appreciate you, man. Take it easy.
You as well.
Peace. What's your show about?
It's an interview show. You can sit down if you want.
Yeah. Do I have to take off my shirt?
If you want. Would you?
No.
Are you guys together?
We're together on our first date, and now this is fucking happening.
It is fucking happening.
Right.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know what Clark Kent has to say with this shit, but
She wanted to see the uniform.
He wants his cape. He needs a phone booth.
She wants to see the cape.
You have found none.
Been a lot of
Where's
cats
the
and
phone
trees.
booth?
You're a little wild, I can tell. What? Yeah. What are you doing, man?
Think so? I don't know. I'm in trouble. There's no doubt about it.
How'd you guys meet?
Online.
What drew you to this woman?
You know what? She reached out to me on Match and was like, "You look awfully super, and those glasses."
Who have cars?
Right.
Was the site?
Right. It was wildchild.com, and I saw her on there, and I just knew I had to have her.
What I have to say is that I've had 4 shots, and he doesn't drink, and so we have this like thing going
So I'm
on.
a really good designated driver, and,
Well,
and thankfully
yeah,
I'm
but
funny on
also-
top of that, so it works well.
How's it going so far?
I'm having a good time.
What, a relationship?
Yeah, the date.
I think it's going pretty well.
I think so too.
I'm not buzzed enough yet for her, but I'll get there
He
soon
doesn't
enough.
drink. How can you get buzzed?
Are you gonna drink today for her?
No, can't do that. It's a health issue. You can't have
That's a
blood
really great
thinners.
question.
But maybe an edible or something like that. Maybe we'll do
Ooh,
that.
right.
How's the turnout been so far? It seems like there's a lot of people up here today.
It started off kind of slow, but it's been good. We got some good interviews.
I'm like
Okay.
ready to take my fucking shirt off. It is so hot.
He's just like this. He's gonna like this. Don't shake the camera. I'm a cameraman. I know. Trust me.
How would you feel if she took her shirt off? Would that be a red flag?
It would probably solidify where things are going already for me, so I think it'd probably be okay.
So not a red flag?
No, not
If
at
I
all.
took off my shirt, you wouldn't care? Really?
No,
All right, let's
you
test
told me
that
you're
shit.
pretty wild, so.
Yeah. All right.
Whoa. This is a first.
Better, right? Hotter.
No complaints.
How does this scale on your like first date experiences?
It's a first, but it's a welcome one. That's for sure.
How do I look?
Look great.
Fabulous.
What do you do for fun?
What do I binge Lucifer?
What do you do for fun?
Spend a lot of time chasing after someone like this, and there's a few good shows I'm watching right now. The Star Wars series, I like those. Those are fun.
Ew.
My chances just went down a few
Mine
notches.
are
I'm
Lucifer, Star.
So do you usually have like do shots like this early in the day?
Yes.
sorry.
Why?
Because I'm a fucking teacher. I teach high school kids, and you fuckers make me want to drink.
You're like currently you're a high school
Yes,
teacher?
Currently.
He was.
No, we'll cut it out. Don't worry about it.
I teach asshole, academically gifted kids.
What's that like teaching kids?
I feel like their parents should teach them how to behave.
How so? How are they not behaving?
Don't look at my fucking ass when I'm writing on the fucking board.
Do you dress like this though?
Yeah, every day. I invested in my body. Yeah.
Anything I'm missing before I let you guys go?
Yes.
Anything like super interesting about you?
Boy, I don't know. I had a shot at being on America's Got Talent. Got blown there.
What was your talent?
I was kind of like an announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my date, April.
Y'all are gonna have a fucking great day. I can
Oh,
tell.
we're having
All
fun.
right.
We're having a good time.
I'll put my shirt back on.
You gotta help her out, bro.
I gotta
I'm
say.
good.
All right, y'all have a good day, and yeah, man.
Take care.
Mwah. With my fans.